This video is on combustion reactions. Now, in order for something to combust, that just means that it needs to burn. In order for something to burn, you need to have three things: fuel, oxygen, and an ignition source, and then it will go boom. It'll explode, it'll light on fire, it will burn, it will combust. So combustion, by definition, is a chemical change where an element or compound reacts with oxygen, which produces energy, carbon dioxide, and water. Every combustion reaction has the products of CO2 and H2O. Our fuel for our reactions is going to be a hydrocarbon, and a hydrocarbon is a compound made of hydrogens and carbons, such as C2H4. So for example, if I have CH18 plus oxygen, my products will be, just like in every single combustion reaction, CO2 and H2O. From there, I need to go ahead and balance my chemical equation. Now, combustion reactions are the hardest ones to balance because the numbers can get so large and they're all intertwined. So the best way to go about balancing them is to first balance your carbons. So on this side of my reaction, I have 8 carbons, and here I have 1. So I'm going to put an 8 in front of my carbon dioxide. Then I look at my hydrogens. On this side, I have 18 hydrogens, and here I have 2. So I'm going to put a 9 here. And then I look at my oxygens. On the left-hand side, I have 2. On the right-hand side, I have 8 times 2, which is 16, plus another 9, which makes 25. Now, I can't have an odd number of oxygens because divided by 2 gives me half of an oxygen atom. So it means I need to go ahead and double everything. So I have imaginary 1 here, my 8, my 9, so this turns into a 2. My 8 turns into a 16. My 9 turns into an 18 here. So now I have 16 times 2, which is 32 oxygens, plus another 18 is 50 oxygens. Therefore, my oxygen coefficient needs to be a 25. Okay, this is an extreme example, but a good example nonetheless. So again, just start by doing carbons, then hydrogens, then oxygens, and then go back to double check to make sure they're right. If you get an odd number for your oxygen, so it's not equally divisible by 2, go ahead and double all of your coefficients. So next, go ahead and try doing the combustion reaction of carbon tetrahydride when ignited, what it will produce. Again, you want to write the entire reaction, translating them, predicting the products, and then balancing your reaction. For your answer, you should have got CH4, which is methane, which is a gas, plus 2O2 yields CO2 plus 2H2O. Remember that carbon dioxide is always going to be a gas and water is always going to be a liquid.